Yeah, dear student, welcome back to the business study class, and we continue with our chapter 5 emerging modes of the business. So in the yesterday's class, I taught you about the difference between the traditional business and e-business. How e-business and traditional business are different in separate or several terms. Okay? So I am giving you a quick revision. First was ease of formation. So ease of formation, e-business was very easy to set, while traditional business is very difficult to set. Clear? Physical presence is required in traditional business, means you have to open a shop, keep one or two servant, clear, delivery boys, etc. You have to do that, while in e-commerce it is not required, or e-business it has not been required. Clear? Nearby to the raw material, if you are having traditional business, you must see the proximity to the supply of raw material. Clear? As it has not been required, because website is working, so website can work from the domain, while you can have your supply depot from the place of your choice. Clear? Cost of setting up traditional business, it's very high, but it's very low in e-business. Clear? Similarly, operating cost, it's very high. Fixed charges like salary, rent, electricity will apply, while as such there is no problem in e-business. Clear? Contact with the supplier, in traditional business there is a direct contact with the supplier and customers, while in online business it's a monologue, it's not possible. Clear? Internal communication. So in case of traditional business, it's a very high quality of communication is involved, but in case of e-business it's a monologue, it's a one-way dialogue only. Clear? Response time, in traditional business it's very long, but in e-commerce it's instantaneous. The moment you are having any problem, you can give a call to the customer care or support services, and you will get the solution. They will provide you the real-time solution to you. Clear? Shape of the organization structure, it's vertical, means person is present in front of you, while in case of e-commerce or e-business it's horizontal, means person seated behind you, you can't be in direct contact with that person or supplier. Clear? Business processing, it's very it's according to the sequence in the traditional business, while it is very quick in case of e-business. Clear? Ease of doing the business, it's very the flexibility is very low, while it's very high in case of e-business. So there are innumerable benefits, merits and limitations of doing the e-business. So we are again going to read this thing in a different way. Clear? Clear? I hope it is clear. So after having discussion with this, or seeing the difference between traditional business and English business, traditional business and e-business, now we are going to study the limitations. Okay? So what is the limitation? That is low personal touch. The biggest benefit of e-commerce is that you can even see the e-business, you can see the product even if you are not in need, or you can see it anytime within 24 hours at the comfort of your routine. You can search the product, can find out the information even for the product for which you are not required, or even after seeing that you may get the desire to buy it. Clear? But one thing lacks over there is low personal touch. Nobody is there to tell you, though everything is written, good high definition photos are there, reviews are there of the previously bought customer, though it is not possible to get the same thing in traditional business. So all these things are available. Even if some are having good experience, they are going to share. Some are having bad experience, that is also available. But in case of traditional business, this thing is not available. So, but one thing lacks is e-commerce is low personal touch. Okay? Though in back office support services and person are there, but at the time of sale nobody is there to tell you. Clear? Even you can't try the goods. If you are buying a pair of shoe, you can't try this on e-commerce website. But if you are buying the goods from traditional business, you can check it there only. Clear? That is why e-commerce website provide 30 days return policy. Clear? Within 30 days, if you are returning, they are not going to mind it and can accept the product if it is in intact position. Clear? So this is the biggest limitation of e-commerce, that is low personal touch. Okay. Second is incongruence. Incongruence between order taking and delivery. Incongruence means no similarity, because sometimes what happens, goods looks very good and costly at seeing at the mobile, because with the use of high definition camera, special light effect, everything glitters over there. But it is said that everything glitters is not gold. Everything that glitters is not gold. So this may happen during in e-business. Sometimes things look very costly, but when you receive it, you find it very cheap. So incongruence between order taking and delivery. Next, need for technology capability. Need for technology capability and competence of parties. And competence of parties to interact with e-business. Clear? So what is need for technology? Means everybody is not compliant with the availability of the technology or the use of technology. Everybody is not compliant with that. And the competency of the parties. Parties are not competent. Yesterday I am reading the news that one of the ladies finest cook, but she don't know how to put the recipes online. So her grandson did that thing. Now she is having 6.5 lakh subscribers. Clear? So this is the reason, and she is earning well also from YouTube. So need for technology capability and competency of parties to interact. This we also have to consider in e-business. Clear? Next is increased risk. Increased risk due to anonymity. Increased risk due to anonymity of parties. Clear? Now what does anonymity of their parties? You don't know with whom you are interacting. That is why you will see that there is a huge spurt in the cyber crimes. Clear? Anonymity of the parties and non-traceability. It is very difficult to trace any person on internet. Clear? Because it is called www worldwide, where you don't know the person with whom you are interacting is seated on the which part of the world. So that is very difficult. That is why you will see there is a huge spurt or increase in cybercrime. So there is a huge risk due to anonymity of the parties. You are buying goods on Flipkart, e-commerce or any other unknown website, but you don't know the person with whom you are interacting. You will see several calls are coming that you need to update your Aadhaar card, PAN card, and they are going to be robbed and plundered with the help of cybercrime. So there is a very huge risk of due to the anonymity and non-traceability of parties. Next time, people resistance. Whenever any new thing come, definitely the people are going to resist to adopt the change. Okay? That is why you will see when the Paytm was introduced and other digital wallets were introduced, there were huge resistance. But where customer is always the king, whatever happen in the market, that will be decided by customer. When the customer requests to the several time a vendor that you must have electronic payment, you must have electronic, then definitely a vendor has to go for the electronic payment. That is why you will see a small vegetable vendor is having Paytm or PhonePe digital wallet to receive the payment from your site. Okay? So definitely any new thing comes, it's a human tendency to resist. Next is ethical fallouts. Okay? Now what does it mean ethical fallouts? Ethical means moral. Moral fallouts means जो आदमी का ज़मीर है वो that is going to be decreasing. Honesty is getting on the lower side. Clear? So because with the advent of the several type of cameras and other security devices, nowadays businessmen are in a position to keep a better control over their employees by keeping a close eye on that, by spying them. If they find that anybody is involved in mischievous activity, they can even install the security devices or gadgets to look after it, whether that person is doing any or something wrong or not. Okay? So these are the basic limitations. First is low personal touch, means nobody is there to guide you or help you. Whenever you go to the traditional business, you can easily see one person is there to guide you whether this thing will suit to you or not. So this thing lacks in e-business. Incongruence between order taking and delivery. Incongruence means no similarity. Whenever you go to buy the product, it looks very costly, but when you receive it, you find it very cheap. This may happen because of the devices. High definition cameras are there. Need for technology capability and competency of the parties to interact. It is not possible that other party is equally competent for that technology. People resistance. People may resist whenever new thing is developed. Ethical fallouts. With the increased use of security devices, camera, it is very easy for you to keep an eye on your employees. Clear? Now, beside limitation, there are some benefits also. So just have a quick look on that. Benefits of e-business. Clear? So definitely there is a very good amount of benefits of e-business. Clear? Because the result shows that e-business is booming in our country. Clear? Just now in the month of October, when Flipkart had sale, big billion day sale, every second 14 mobile has been sold. So definitely there would be no benefit. How the companies are achieving this much amount of sale target. Okay. So first point is ease of formation. Ease of formation and lower investment. Okay. Ease of formation means it's very easy to make a website and to put your product or catalog over it. While in the traditional business, you need to buy a shop. In order to buy a shop, huge amount is required and furniture is required. Afterwards, filling up that shop with the stock, raw material, finished goods is required. While in the e-business, it's very easy. Formation is very and no investment requirements are there. Okay, low investment requirements are there. Clear? In e-business, you are not in need of any shop or showroom or furniture or employee. You have to just create a very good website. Second is convenience. Okay. Nowadays, with the help of the internet, you can do the e-business 24 hours and 7 days in a week. At the flexibility of your time, you can do. Consider an example of reservation. Previously, windows were open from morning 8 to evening 6. Afterward, time increased to night 8. Then it is further increased to 10. But with the help of internet, you can anytime book a train ticket. Clear? I give you the example of IRCTC, how they are helping and selling the vacant seat of the railways and making it available to the prospective potential travelers. Okay, so with the help of internet, you can do the business 24 hours, 7 days in a week. For example, I taught you ATM speed up the withdrawal of money. Okay, previously, even if you want to withdraw 100 rupees or 200, you have to go to the bank and stand in a queue. Nowadays, it is possible with the ATM. Anytime you can draw out the money within 24 hours in a day. Now the ATMs are upgraded to deposit machine. Even after the banking hours, you can deposit money in anybody's account. So huge convenience is coming up with e-business. Okay. Speed. Clear? Definitely has increased the speed of doing the transaction. Clear? See, there was a time where less number of the people were going to book a train ticket, but nowadays near about 1 million tickets are booked in a day. Okay? 1 million tickets are booked in a day. Clear? 1 million means 10 lakh tickets are booked in a previous. That is why railway stopped the giving of printout of the reservation ticket, because if 10 lakh 1 million tickets are going to be booked, it will come to 20 lakh wastage of the pages daily. That is why they started the SMS facility. So I just now I gave you the example of Big Billion Day sale of Flipkart in the month of October. 14 mobile per seconds are sold. Now imagine a situation, the sale has gone for 4 to 5 days, and their delivery boy has traveled near about that you can travel to a moon near about 14 times, and moon is near about 4 kilometers. Means that delivery boy has traveled 5 crore 60 lakh kilometers in order to deliver those things. Clear? So definitely it has speed of the way, the speed of doing the transaction has been tremendously increased with the help of internet. See, nowadays also the train tickets are booked by reservation window, but 1 million tickets are booked through internet. So definitely business has been speed up. Next is global reach. With the advent of internet and at the comfort of your home, you can access any information about anybody if the website is available in your drawing room or bedroom. With the comfort of your home, with a laptop in your hand and with good internet connection, you can access any information, and at the same time you are also available 24 hours in a day to your vendors or to suppliers. Okay? So nowadays it is said that globalization has made the whole world a global village. You can access, or you are also having a global reach to your supplier or to vendor. Okay? At the same time, movement towards a paperless society. Movement towards a paperless society, as all transactions are on internet. Clear? Everything is recorded. For example, you are recording a train ticket through IRCTC website. Even if your amount is deducted and reservation is not confirmed, but even if there is a failed transaction, that failed transaction is recorded. Clear? There is no need to record anything. You will get a message from the bank that your transaction is failed. You will get a message from IRCTC website that your reservation is not confirmed. So everything, we are moving towards a paperless society. Clear? A huge wastage of the paper can be reduced, and that can stop the cutting of trees. So with the help of internet, we are moving towards a paperless society. Nowadays you will see several editions. During pandemic time, we have sent or forwarded to you enormous material in electronic form, and everybody is doing this. Okay? Just now I gave the example that 1 million tickets or near about 1 million tickets are booked, 7 lakh, 8 lakh tickets are booked. If the confirmation ticket is coming in 2 pages, see, imagine a situation, 15-16 lakh pages are wasted every day. But railways has, the moment come to know that it has reached to 3 lakh, 2 lakh, they stop giving the printouts. Even if you need in emergency, you can take the printout, otherwise printout is not required. Text message is equally valid during train journeys. Clear? So with the advent of this thing, we are moving towards a paperless society. Clear? Everything is available on internet and everything is recorded. So these are the some benefits of e-business. Just again have a quick look. Ease of formation and lower investment requirement. Clear? Convenience, it is available 24 hours and 7 days in a week. Clear? Just now there is a banking revolution that you can transfer amount on Sundays also, NEFT. And from this month, even RTGS is full day, 24 hours in a day. Clear? Every day there is no holiday. Previously RTGS was possible during banking hours. So with the advent of the technology, we are removing the limitation and making the business more and more easier. Clear? In order to make it everybody comfortable. Payment shall not be stopped for anyone. Clear? So development of the good amount of the bank and banking service is the sign of the development of the country, because banking services are backbone of the country. So I hope limitation and benefits are helpful to you and clear to you. In the next class we will study something different. Clear? I hope you have got your half yearly timetable today. Thank you. Happy learning.